I'm sure TikTok media send any day can na fe wabo adoma so e YouTube no subscribe and what you know afi TikTok all like ya na wo share na for so enya bi na wo mo share na wo mo 80 na busia yenko yanim Captain Kwadwo Smart ye wo krodua ma na Captain Smart e dey nsem bi e ba betu dwa ye na Captain Smart e kire mu nyina eni se wo hwe ye political system no mu ana se oba even into the new patriotic party as amanuko no sabre no nema bi wo ho ekokomu akoye se bi mu poison bi no ase poison kakra bi food poison bi no ene mu enya asem ketwa na nyina no is about ebra yete se owura Jonkuma se wa fimu ana se waka ba bi na Captain Smart ede nsem bebre no eba begu emonten na enomu okanya betiro mu se lawyer and apia kubi na je se okomu na se Asante Achem North ho na wo ye emrache bedwani wono so eka ba bi ya pause omo ya pause won no ede hospital ede clinic ana se doctor wo hwe no ede ne din eba betu dwa it's all about say wo hwe wo mo ye Ken must go na se mmase badwafo mo kan mo ho ebo mo se owura kenufuriata omo na homode ntie be ya ade a ese na adanko agufo ado woyino esi nchen enumu na Captain Smart ede nsem bebre no eba betu dwa na abushia yenko beye February no ho ba bi na Captain Smart ede sa nsem wo nyina eba betu dwa na de se a generate whole lot of controversies wo ye media training ne se oba ye social media ne ye platforms ahodo no so dia na se ade ana eguso ana ekoso pa gofo bebre na kire wo na de na eva yentie na Captain Smart ede ba betu dwa no emra ye ba na fi ya ba abeto awoso
Jonkuma, he was intentionally poisoned and he's aware. I can tell you the date and time at Jonkuma called India. Not where they were India. Where brutal. This issue of poisoning is the MPP Mudabe. Honorable Apiakubi was poisoned. It took Dr. Biwa Yakwe and Nomikasa Kabameka so that you will know that I got the information, man. Sa doctor na share honorable Apiakubi. Didn't know one person poison Apiakubi. Apiakubi person obeje bribe. Guarantee. But Apiakubi anje. So Apiakubi was poisoned. Me na me catch now. Or special assistant bi o be ma me mondi. Wa wonim de ne frɛ no. MPs na moye amadwen say mon peke no foriata no. Monye careful. Empo se we lose seat still are careful. And the Apiakubi go to hospital and some doctor they catch them and they say, honorable, you had just 3 minutes to go away. And the Apiakubi, niyam share no. And the Apiakubi, bisano. What no man friend say me na me kind. The day and the Apiakubi go to hospital. One no Johnson emma, onia emma, or tintesua emma, nemfe atai, or humia ensiso, ni minimum are. And the Apiakubi on no munsuo Voltic bottle not Cassiano on a tray at a time. Still an enemy married. Somebody should ask him some more. And the Apiakubi and when he catch up say any pa or contested no. He was given $1 million by some people. Delegates of over 5.
Abusia enti Captain Kwadwo Smart na yakotie no ede na aba na say watch mu senior ensem ekọ ede ne bae and even kura no lawyer and the Apiakubi ensem ne eto no bra okupie hospital bra na is a Johnson mpo ene sebe se no be se jana na mpo no na eya how bi ana is aba beto no so abusia yenko ye ni na Captain Kwadwo Smart e drop his ensem we no ano anche bia na Afiapoku the same lady enso ba bonten beto bi ede man eye Captain Kwadwo Smart say nia wo ye no ade bi ameka say eye game bi na wasete keke na Captain Kwadwo Smart person ode ba beto na say you bi a owo eye adanse bi ana say owo evidence ga Captain Kwadwo Smart ana nka video bi kura no wa nka ode be ba bonten instance nka obetena say na wakasa bebre na wakasa sa na bra ya che nimpo no ka say woni bi osusu say yi ne yire no ana say Jonkuma yire nimpo eka ho bi na Jonkuma say bre no wa fimu enti Afiapoku anso so ekoso e de nsem bebre no a eba say Captain Smart e dizu eye Kwame Sefa kan ene eye Abeku Santana mo nyina no e de ba beye ade bia de be hweso bi against eye Captain Kwadwo Smart enti yenko na fe yentie ne eye Afiapoku a very lady e de ba betu dwa efa Captain Smart ba bra Captain Kwadwo Smart e drop his ansem no nyina no yamba na fe yenhwe eye Afiapoku a the very lady ye ba na fe yasan ato awoso
honorable man that he is. Osio me sorry Asamojan with the Americano Wafate. That's how captain you should have done. Yeah, you know, I mistake da. Why a mistake? Oh, sorry. Asem van asem. Where you think China agenda? Then na nipa I will say a first saying obi na poison Jonkuma. Fedi a chewa I will say oba no crowd tia wa yen Jonkuma yen no crowd suspect no. I fedi anya poison Jonkuma or Tamalebium. No. You see, what was that? The end doesn't add up. You see that it doesn't add up. There are three main questions. I mean, Busa, I mean, you have captains. Man, number one, who video obidi a poison good Jonkuma animal? Who even photo? Who even CCTV camera footage? Who even any evidence? Autopsy report, alternative one? No. Did you check before you went on there? No. Did you verify before you went on there? No. Do you know Panga said Neya Yeka the emphasis from Afaso, but still issue near irrelevant. And Neya Crano. Captain Smart will video a say, Obidi a drug a EFS a Jonkuma animal. Kakas or better now be a dog. He would have produced it as the honorable man that he is. Osio me sorry as Samojan with the Americano Wafate. That's how captain you should have done. Yeah, you know, I am mistake da. Why a mistake? Oh, sorry. Asem van asem. Where you think China?
Enti abusua afiapokua vimlady ene ono nso so ade bia ba beto edwa wa bra wo nya captain Kwadwo Smart na ode nsem no ebe man left right center wa bra captain Smart ebe kan ensem bi efa eye poison is within the new patriotic party what chere say wode emema mankrofo bobo nkrofo bi din ebi ze honorable John Kuma obi ze lawyer and the appear could be ebi say John or ambisa question say wono so ede na to maso Kofi Jumamo captain Kwadwo Smart ebe bobo mu nyina di na busua wodo beba o kan sem bi o say captain Smart kan sem bi say obi ti say lawyer and the appear could be etias wo wu nti wo pa mo misa no na wo misa the personal assistant ni enso ewo the video a wodi kan ebeba dada ni mu na busua na me no ka say lawyer and the appear could be ya wo no na mrese bodwani ewo Asante Achem North the nsem bebre no aba betu edwa sabra me no ka say ya ensem no emu ehu na emu ewrem obi be ka say wo break silent ewo ensem a captain Kwadwo Smart de ba betu dwa no eho na enemu na se obamu a lawyer and the appear could be wono so eba be kire mu say media ni bi anase obi free media no be kan nsem bi efa poison bi ho ya na kire say wo bo doctor ni bi ebo hospital ni bi ni na na correct na lawyer and the appear could be kire mu a na kire say after say organize Ken must go no ya just on mrese bedwafo no ya de na ho ento no san say ode na wo obi anka one de abonte bi ane de woni da bia wodi ofi na nso we de ba ko pe na sabe okwa abonte wodi ye san say the personal assistant ye betumi abisa no we nkomodetwe a okotena Joy News ya na ze na one room akwa anase room akwa twetwe nkomo na wo kanti according to lawyer appear kubi no enye yen na ye kana mom ye wo kire mu ni say ade a ampa truly he was poisoned ya just we confirm say the captain Kwadwo Smart ka no eno ho asem ai no na say no kure ewom ise bibia ewom na ni nyina ni say o pese oba na o step obi anase o against obi integrity aya na ensem bebre you must pay enti nia ono ne hunu ni say nia wa fam ni nia wo mu no saa anase ade na wo ye no na saa brede susu sazo no aba na ono kra no yes sponsor binim kra ma omo eba be ye say wono no obi ananka oni resources o metu no ono lawyer and the appear kubi na so no sesi a wote we nipa no atu no na sesi captain Smart asem obekan ne de anase nsem wa media personnel no ekaye ene na muwie mu ni ade na wo kire mu say ampa ono lawyer and the appear kubi was poisoned that obo hospital ni di ebo doctor no a wo hwe ni di no yes na bibia no nokore na je say eno ho asem no ti yenko na afi yenko tie lawyer and the appear kubi wabra na wo kasa se ampa ye poison yenko na afi yemra sisia
through this Ken must go. That's why people wanted you out.
Well, let me not be hypocritic.
Yeah.
My own government has pursued me in diverse ways after our advocacy.
Okay.
And that is for a fact. And let me put it on record today that even my life at some point in time was in danger.
Really?
Yes.
How so?
And I have suffered some ailment through the period, got treated, though was fortunate. And I thank God that I'm still alive. But I also thank the American institutions for providing me with some level of security support.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that. But your government is in power.
It doesn't matter. It is the air that is blowing. The air doesn't know who is behind the air. So I don't know who is behind the air, but I have suffered a lot out of the advocacy.
This Ken must go thing.
It is not something that just passed. Somebody was hurt. And those people who thought that they were hurt needed to punish. And the kind of punishment that I went through, somebody is talking in the media and mentioning names that are correct. You call a doctor's name on air, it is correct. You call a hospital's name, it is correct. You call a treatment process, it is correct. You see, you call attempts at lifting me up from a hospital, it is correct.
But you have not stated the image. Was it suspected poisoning?
Well, that's what I was told, that I had some poison.
Okay.
I was told. But I had gone through some treatment and I'm fine.
And now you're hale and hearty?
I am very fine.
But it sounded like a small project. You didn't even get him removed in the first place anyway.
Yes.
It didn't succeed.
When you attempt to attack people's integrity, it's a dangerous, enterprise. So you have to be careful. And I've always been careful. If you talk to my PA, he tells you that I don't even eat from outside. It was just on the occasion that I...
You did once?
Once.
No, I'm not sure what that means, please. Because you're talking about what happened to you.
Yes.
You were on admission.
Yes.
At a hospital.
Yes.
And there were attempts to take you out of that hospital.
Yes.
For a better hospital or what?
To lift me from that place into, probably bring me to Accra. And we were warned that I should not go. I should not use that medium of travel to come to Accra. So my wife decided that and at the time I couldn't take care of myself because I wasn't that conscious to take care of myself. But my wife refused the offer. So I did not come. So I stayed there for close to 7 days. And, somehow God worked miraculously. So I don't know how I came out. And you see, when I was taken to the hospital at, 2 a.m., my PA, you see, I had talked to my PA, the last person, before I slept. When I started having the attack, I struggled to get my phone and call my PA because it was the last number I called. He came with the NADMO director in my village, the constituency, and they put me in a vehicle to the hospital, near the hospital. And this doctor he's still my doctor. So he went there and he gave me. Then from there, I didn't see a thing until I heard a call, Honorable. I said, yes, doc. Then he comes, he says, I said, oh, it is daylight now. He says, this is the 3rd day.
Oh, I see.
So all the things that happened, I was told. I was told about the attempt to lift and all that. I was told. But that is the end of the story because it got me to be careful now. So
I'm glad you're better.
Yes, I'm better. Very well. I had circumstances that made it difficult for me to campaign.
Like what?
And like the whole party virtually in my constituency were against me, rather campaigning for the independent candidate.
As in your executives?
Yes, all my executives, all of them, except 1 or 2 or 3 of them. And the support from external forces that came, I couldn't, have survived them.
I mean, how is it possible that your own party was against you?
Maybe I got punished for being who I am. So people also thought that I was not as partisan as they expected. But
really?
That is me, yes. What is wrong for me, and my advocacy is not about political parties. In fact, I serve a nation, and my intention is to serve my nation. And if I want to contribute to society, I want to contribute positively to society, not to do the things that will otherwise bring me glory unduly and get society to suffer. No, I won't do that.
These external forces, are they within your party or outside your party?
The forces within the party are much stronger than the forces outside
the party. Okay, I see.
Unfortunately.
Who are these more powerful people?
Yes, but you don't know that I was an endangered species, that I ought to have been taken out at the primaries. When it didn't succeed, they said by all means.
When you and your people wanted to remove Kelofurata?
Well, it is not
is that why people were chasing
that we
you?
wanted to remove him. We thought that at the point in time, we needed a change in the finance ministry. So it was an honest appreciation of this situation. And the advocacy was planned, and I was the one chosen to do the advocacy on behalf of the group. You understand? So I became a target of attack because people saw me as being not responding to the expectations of my party.
But Kelofurata was indeed removed before your primaries.
Yes, but will they, forgive you for what they call the sins of the generation? They won't.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
You see, they won't forgive you. So I knew the hands were chasing me, but I thought that I'd give it a try. I'll do my best.
Was there a lot
I have no regrets whatsoever for being the advocate on that occasion. I have no regrets. I'll do it again because that is what I believed in at the time. And it was a prayer that we put before the president. And indeed, we were within the constitution. We had every opportunity and right to do so. So we did it within the constitution to let the president understand that we are picking information from our constituencies that the hardship is getting.
Right, Abusia, enti sabri lawyer and the appear kubi ena yetene nkana se wonwan kasa ka ne wo famu ene ne sabri no Captain Kojo Smart e de ba beto dwa na nka nipa bebre na feel say ne Captain Smart ka no kuro biara enimu no eno ena sabri yakọ na afi yakoti na wonso wahunu na wahwe bi no enti Abusia yenkọ yanim na yekọ yanim ane ye biani akiremu ewo abitifi na so kopie mu ewo abetifi dia nsem bebre no asabe no eda nwumere etwa egu na ensem a etwa egu no nyina no eni se se wo hwa na kire se DC ya me no kase owo abetifi o de nsem binom ababetu edwa ama mrante no ama sabe no wo mo abọ modern atempenten kwa se wo mo ate de so atwa enya asem tetwa na ne opese wo kire no nyina ni se wo kopie mu a se honorable DC allegedly ye no ye ni ho evidence na mmomenie ye kire ni se honorable DC abọ modern se wo hwe ebiti se fertilizers ahodo a ye de ba se anka ye mfa ma akuafo na wo mfa ngu onoba ye so na nka onoba ye entumi nyini from se ne be ya my Ghana aduane betumi atena mu no according to video asabe me no ye guso ye ni guso ye hwe na kire se wo betumi nso akọ ye YouTube description wa akọ hwe ana so betumi akọ YouTube wa akọ hwe video no sanso so na oba TikTok abenya video no na wahwe ewo honom Gifted Media na nyina ni se honorable DC ama fertilizer na so na say wa load no trailer tin emma ya just say hefa na honorable ebe ko there for now we can't tell since it is alleged say honorable DC awo abetifi wono na sabe kwa kosesa fertilizers ahodo ya wo de aircraft na wo de nante no de ko na according to report na say video no and a voice a das ye ne kire se won bra honorable DC ye intercepted trailer na all kono eno mo na posifo eba mu a omo frɛ honorable DC ne wona aka no asense no through their conversion wo ma kire mu se enye we nko a se wo kɔ dan ahodo bi no mu ne ade a se ebigu a wo se track na se kia anasa track a kese bi akolodu bɔtɔ ahodo a ebi egu mu a wo mo de ebra enti na ye nsem bebre na sabe na kopie mu ewo abetifi a eda ho na wei na ye bisa ye ho so se aban sesa na aban bi ba that it means say anema na ya procure gu ho no individuals binim dia na these are some of the questions we need to ask ourselves na wonim say we no so de ye ni ho evidence but we are speaking to the video aba enti say wo hwe video no na voice ana say ene ye da ase na sa na epese ejim say honorable DC na che say wono na wokopie mu ewo abetifi a fertilizers ahodo a aban de ma senka wonche na wonfa ma akuafo mfa wu onobae so na nka nobae no entumi nyini from no onobody enema na agudan mu a wantimi ancha ma akuafo ama nema na gu asabe ya to obaye de yi wo no ɛna honorable abomoden afa ɛyɛ sɛ ohwɛ a wafa ebi de sɛ nneɛma yi na honorable ɛde ɛnamo a ɛyɛ posifoɔ ɛne temamufoɔ akɔ ti honorable asabe no ɛho nsɛm no nso akɔ yɛ dagyaa na akɔ yɛ bebree nso ɛwɔ hɔ nom nti abusua yɛgu so na yɛhwɛ sɛneɛ nneɛma no nso ebesi akorɔ na yɛde aba abɛsom wɔ right gifted media nti ne nyinaa mu na wo subscribe to your YouTube channel na like Facebook page no na afei yɛgu so a yɛde nsɛm no nso so ɛwɔ hɔ a yɛde ɛbrɛ wɔ nti abusua yɛbɛkɔ yɛn anim na afei yɛahwɛ nea yɛbɛwɔ hɔ nso so ɛde aba meba sisi na afei yɛatoa wo so right here on gifted media na yɛde nso nea aka no aba abɛsom wɔ. Okay. Eti abusua yankɔ wɔn mu na afei yɛnsan ntoa so na abusua n'ano ya na yɛkɔto aba yi ewie na after sɛ yɛto aba no wie na akɔyɛ nneɛma bebree no na ɛkɔ so a tɛsɛ abusua ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa na wei na yɛbu so a yɛde nsɛm no ɛbrɛ wo na yɛ after abato no obi bɛkasa aba no yɛkɔto no ɛwɔ asomdwie kwan so na de sɛ bɔne biara ɛne ɛyɛ mfonso biara ɛnni ho nanso sɛ wokɔpie mu a na kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ the third vice chairman ɛde ma ɛyɛ the New Patriotic Party ɛde nsɛm bi aba abɛto odwa a abusua ɛmu ɛwɛm na ɛmu so ase fam nea ɔka nyinaa ɛni sɛ yɛka sɛ mmarima paade a na kyerɛ sɛ sɛnea NPP ɛba abanwa so a wɔdi kanka sɛ we have the men no ɛno ɛna saa bere no ogu so a ɔde we have the men no aba abɛto mu a saa bere no ɛde nsɛm bebree no nso ɛna ɛnam ɛwɔ ɛhɔnom na abusua nsɛm a chairman ɛka no emu asefem na emu so ewrem ne chairman akire mu nyina ni sɛ sɛ wo hwɛ nneɛma after elections no ɛkɔ so ya na kyerɛ sɛ yade a emu ewrem na emu nso so ɛden paa na sɛ yɛ ka na kyerɛ sɛ wo hwɛ before elections prior to elections no amampanimfo ana sɛ wɔn a wɔpere sɛ yɛntɔ ɔmo so aba ma ɔmo yɛ amampanimfo ni nyina no yade a wɔn ɛkɔ bɛnkuro mu na bɛnkuro a wɔkɔ yɛ ni sɛ wɔkɔ adeɛ bi rɛ sɛ peace pact yɛ sɛ asundwe apamo a ne nyinaa sɛ obiara bɛhwɛ ama asundwe aba before during and after the elections na ne nyinaa mu na after the elections no nneɛma kakra baako anaa mmienu bi wɔ ayɛ ana ehun ni sɛ anaasɛ chairman hun ni sɛ nkɔ yie ɛna chairman atumi aka kyerɛ ɛyɛ onamfafo anaasɛ wɔn a edi n'akyi anaasɛ the party members wɔn nso so ɛwɔ ɛyɛ mmarima no bi eti ɛbɛyɛ obiara mo nwura ne dan mu na ɔwɔ tu akɔfa na afei fabra na wɔn nso so no sɛ ɛdeɛ na abɛyi o sɛ ɛkɔ sɛ ntokɔ sɛ deɛ ɔba yɛ bi sɛ o sɛ yɛman Ghana ha sabre ɛhɔ na yɛduru na yɛman Ghana ha should we tolerate this act no sɛ even koraa no sɛ yɛto aba awie na nneɛma baako na mmienu bi ɛto kyema na nkɔ yi a can we just call the media na call our members sɛ obi ankɔ na ɔnkɔ twitwo mfiri ndem mfamra wei ɛyɛ asensɛbɛ ɛnyɛ gifted media na yɛka na mmom sɛ wokɔ na sɛ wokɔ hwɛ a chairman ɛyɛ the third vice chairman of the New Patriotic Party ɛna saa bɛ ɔka saa asɛm nti video no ɛda ɛyɛ gifted wokɔ YouTube a ɛda yɛ page ɛna nso woba ɛyɛ gifted nso so on ɛyɛ TikTok a ɛno nso wobɛnya nti wodeɛ yɛkɔ nyina no na wo like na afei wo share ɛde ama yɛn saa nso so ɛna wo subscribe to your YouTube channel no na bibia atotɔ na akwa mu kama paa nti abusua wei ɛne nsɛm a ɛyɛ the third vice chairman of the New Patriotic Party ɔde aba abɛto edwa ama ɛno nso so no akɔ yɛ bibia ɛwɔ hɔ nti gifted media yɛgu so a yɛkɔ yɛnim ɛna nwumre na afei yɛde dwumadie nso nyina no ɛba wɔ akɔ mu kama paa sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a wo nso so no abere nyina no wobɛnya bi na watie na afei wahwɛ nti kɔ so a na fo wani edi ɛyɛ gifted media akyi na wo subscribe na afei abusua yɛkɔ yɛnim a na yɛhwɛ ɛyɛ video bi so a anaasɛ nsɛm bi so a ebesie wei awerɛhosɛm a ebepie mu ɛwɔ ɛyɛ bono mantam a mekyerɛ na sɛ ɛyɛ bono ahafo anaasɛ bono region Sunyani between Sunyani and then Brekum ɛna awerɛhosɛm esi na ne nyinaa no is about ambulance na saa be wafa yarefo a wɔde ne kɔ ɛyɛ bono teaching hospital ya kyerɛ sɛ awerɛhosɛm esi na bra ambulance ɛnam kwan so efiri ɛyɛ Brekum ya nani akyerɛ mu ɛwɔ nsuatrɛ ana se wo hwɛ video no ana se wo hwɛ pictures ana se mfoni etwa bi a wo be hunu ni say yes enye asam keto akra enti ho ana wo chemu Land Cruiser bi a na je se wono edi animu e balance e ba ya enam so e ma eye ambulance nso so no wantumi anyina ekoda na ya je se ekotefa so enti ka ba ko esi wono ma na je se eya ade ana ambulance no ba bi otefa no ho na aka no esie ya ho awie na ekokobom a ene nso eda ne fa so a ede nsem bebre no a ebesi aje se awe hosem obi ayare a yede no ekọ eye ayaresabia na at the moment na nso so no wasan akwakonya enkwanhia enti sabre ne de enim se aposifo ebiso a ombehwehwe ensem we mu na afi yehu ne yede nkwanhia no ebaaye ene sene ensem so so esi ekọ ewo ho enti wo hwa na de se eye ambulance no na esi ambulance no eye ambulance efi eye Brekum Holy Family Hospital ho na ambulance efi anaje nkanani akire mu ewo Bono Regional Teaching Hospital anase Bono Teaching Hospital ya te se no nso so no ede ensem foforo anase Sunyani Teaching Hospital ede ensem foforo aba be pie mu asafo na sabe wona epropria ne wona wonya ohawa na amade bi nso no yede wona akopie mu ewo ayaresa bia sabe na ayaresa na wo mo egie enti abusua na je se arehosem yi eya arehosem a asia je se ede nsem bebre no ano na aba sabe me no ka sei eye arehosem a me no medu na no yedi hu abobo a enye asem ketwa kra enti abusua ye kani na no na yeguso a ye kona wotwi ensem bebre no anso na aba beto edwa je se enye asem ketwa abusua ye nkọ ye ni mo se nso eye arehosem foforo nso so a eno nso ye kan nyina no ade a ababeto mu a yedi mu enkomo ene da bia yi yenim se jasese no eguso anaje se ekopa na sabre ya brusu die na ye se eno a na ade a eje ne ho mena enje bia na yehu se oboase te se eja bi akwakohwe a te se cylinders bi num akopa pai ama nipa dom nipa bi num nipa be mensa enkra na se bi kra wa ne so no na atu ade se ede owo na aba wona akwa mu na buso obabono okobono region so a aye Sunyani anaje se eno so is not exceptional sansese ukopie mu ewo eye Bono region na je Sunyani being the capital no a magazine ya ewo na abusua ede so hu se eja edam butu a nipa bebre no ano aba pisu wo ho a enya asem a obia no eguso a hwe bi na obia so guso a yede sa video nyina no ebe so mo nti so ukopie mu na je eja hye no a hye ewo mmia te se recently ebi esi ewo eye oboase ya tese na akwakoye bibi a ewo ho no saa nso na sese me no kasa yi ukopie mu ewo eye Bono regional na hinkro eye Sunyani a ebi nso asi ewo Sunyani eye Sunyani a enya asemketo asabe no ede nsem bebre no a na enam enti abusua ye koyanim na afi ye de videos ahodo no nyina no aba abesombo age se yeguso ede ebrewa aye Gifted Media enti subscribe to your YouTube channel no okwa ogbo adoma ne so a ede obekọ na afi watumi adrop every time be drop video no wanya bi ahwe sanso so na oba TikTok nso so na abre nyina no se oni u follow ye na je se ye drop new video na se anytime I be live bia no na won so wanya ensem a eguso a ekoso bi na onso watie na onso wahwe na se bibia atoto na akwa mu kama pa edi abusa yenkọ yanim na afi yemfa yani anchiom ye de yani chiom ane ye ko Black Rasta so akati na nsem bebre na so e free Black Rasta so eguso a eba menu yedi mu nkomo na afi yahwe madika ka cho se video ni nyina no odi okọ ye YouTube page wa be se ubenya the full video na afi wahwe ene so achi no oba TikTok na like na be drop the video bia no ubenya bi ahwe se ne video no etwa edi egu no ana Black Rasta na sabe wabekasa na nsem no nyina no is about chairman wuntumi na Black Rasta abo audio bi a secret audio a conversation between one chairman wuntumi na enomo na Black Rasta betwire mu se one chairman wuntumi edi nkomo na chairman wuntumi akire mu a na wono no chairman wuntumi enye Black Rasta ne yonko no because ono chairman wuntumi ewuska na se eba Ghana ha kra ye media terrain mu a okra 5 lines as TV and then radio ni na ekura no na eba online so anaje se ono so no okura bi pa enya asamketwa nje ye ka obi pa de anaje se eye Black Rasta wono ne master any wono eye utama wuntumi na se obe friend anaje se wo friend ne father prekope anase ne ja preko anane papa prekope san se wono no enye ade a ne tipen kra ene no na this time round no ontumi emma medina temba den o chere no bibi kakra bi anase wo kanya nsesem bi na ato na adwene mu enti eno no mu na captain Black Rasta ebe chire mu a na yese chama wontumi epese wo chire ne se wono no onye ano ne su anase ne tipen ekra eno no enti chama wontumi ko so eka se eye Black Rasta se ye ka wo mele be bia na ono no hwe Russia Ukraine war ebae eno mu na enam a ede ensem bebre no aba wo man Ghana no nti se ukodu ba bia ha no ko share crate na ye ukọ bi se Europe na ye to no eye 3 pound 1 pound so but actually na ukọ bi se 3 pounds nti e say inflation no ayade ana ama aman ni nyina no aye very weak ana ze amamo nyina enye enti onye oman Ghana nko a na na niema asei enye niema oman Ghana nko a na niema enye enti nsem bebre no na chama wontumi ekan in fact oblast eye Black Rasta wutu kra na enya asem ketwa ya je se wodi ni gina ye de ni to tu ye na Black Rasta na wo chire mu se chama wontumi na je se ene sabre no ayade a chama wontumi send this audio ede ama no a wamfa na ani agora waka ensem bebre no a ede afa no a enya asem ketwa enti Black Rasta ensem a na je se eye the secret audio a chama wontumi ede koma eye Black Rasta ene nam so ama wo no so ede aba beto edwa ene da dua na bibia so ahwe na abusua asem ba ko ne the information amede ma woni se de bua no na nka bebre na adwen se eye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ade a obeye na adwene se obetwa free SHS bi bra campaign ahodo ekoso no I don't know but you can drop your comment na won so no wahe se eye anokre ana se eye se wohwa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ade a obetwa eye free SHS mu ana wabekasa wabra no Voice of Africa na je se wo mo edi nkomo ya je se His Excellency John Dramani Mahama mu a free SHS has come to stay anya ade a wono ebetwam de biarada eti the video no ebeto ye page no obekọ obetimi akwa akọhwe na afi wa hunu ne His Excellency John Dramani Mahama de ba beto edwa na onso watumi ahunu sene enema esi ekro efa na abusua ye koye ne mu no ye koye ne mu na afi ye nhwe na eno no akiri no mesan so adrop info bi e de amount na ya hwe sanse ensem bebre no na ego odim se allegedly na say rumor eninam ayem from amuna ma yehunu ni say doctor and say ama yehu jom mpenda da John Dramani Mahama list of ministers bi abantu abonten on gifted ye betumi e dia ma wona afi onso wahunu na nyina ye nyina ya hwe ni mu se anyambia no we provisional na anyambia no saa no na ebekọ no ana that is what we should all look out for enti ye behwe na afi ya hwe hopsin yeovi adoye hopsin adoye nso so na ono so de nsem bia beto ida na wotwe mu na hopsin adoye nsem a woka no ne ne wochire mu no na kire se ne nkomodie mu no na ye bisa hopsin adoye se yeyi no efri Ghana airport ho na wo ye adwuma ade a eno no ka no ana se di nsanso bi ebre no ana na wochire mu se won no ye nipa je se meka se emoja ewo ni mu ewo no nso so no je se wo ye nipa wo wa atenka na in fact ade ba ko a ne ya pa eni se wo yi no efri Kotoka International Airport na wono se abre ya wo kasa yi se government appointee bi pen ho asem na se wo se wo ye bema wo momoden na wonko Kotoka International Airport se opese wo tukwan na embarrassment a obeje no na wa hwe yempo a ye be seize ne passport a enya ade a passport mpo ni nsa beka no enene ochene na ne nyina mu na o reveal ya na se o de ba beto edwa o drop secret bi se se ukọ appointees na famu a there are some of them and I say wo nkrofo bi nim na monten a o mo send threatening messages at the man I just say o mo threaten no and not threaten the life now no he's sending a warning a signal to them say wo mo edi agro pe wo nkrofo na say wo pay masters no ayade wo be hunu amane pa e wo oman Ghana mu ha enti say obi say o there no a and ye wono so there and say the pay masters no should go to Kotoka International Airport and drop their passports say they want to travel and see the embarrassment womo ebenya ewo om lifestyle mo just womo nya bida if not even taken kra no a dia womo ebeje womo passport na just a passport ekru mo mpese womo ditu kwan no just ya dia womo beje a enya dia womo nsa ebetumi aka no ene na dua na ebete ansa na womo nsa aka nje womo pa womo momode na afi womo try na ye nhwa ade enti house na do e de nsem bebre na aba beka wo betu ya se wono ne de ye na di no ya dia in fact akọ ne medium pa na ya dia ashibi enti okoso ekasa wo mo threatening no you should stop that yes ensem bebre no ana se ene bebre no ana hopsin yehovi adoye e de ba beto edwa na abusua me ba na afei yahwe ye de list ni nyina no ebeto ewo ye page wona afi wonso wako na afi wako hwe na watie bi na yahwe se enyambia no we ene niema eye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ode ebeba na enti no ode ekoso na teso na ye the list no nyina ebebrewo from eye chief of staff, deputy chief of staff, ekwa kosi all the ministerial appointees na as appointment ni nyina no the provisional no ye the bebrewo ye nim there is not yet confirmed say eno na eba na mmom no that is the list ene nam social media ene nam ba bia yenso yensa akabia ye drop e de ama wo se wonsu benya bi ne wahwe the kind of list wo de eba enti no ni nyina mu no ye de ebeba na afi wonso wanya bi ahwe anase wanya bi na na yahwe say even the day no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebe so ni on the 7th of January no eno akiri no ya de asa nyema wo nyina ebeba so na nokure bi ewo mu ana enti saa ye ensem no nyina no eno so ebeba ama ano so no wahunu sene esi etie Gift Tech Media. Subscribe to your YouTube channel na afi like Facebook page no na afi odi ye bia na say ye kwa eno no na say ye kwa yanim abibia obo drop eye video bia no na onso onsa atumi akabi enti ya de list no ye de ebeba na afi ya san so dia to ye page wo se na abreni abreni na no obenya bi na wa hwe sene etie pa we say so ensem bia ba betu idwa na kire say eye kwasi kran yeah, also a leading member of the New Patriotic Party. Said you are betu idwa say one na ba beto ne pono so na face. We say some of people from the people and party members from the Ashanti region akwa they say womo akwa His Excellency John Dr. Mamudu Bawumi apcho say na say sene ya Ashanti region womo amman vote ye vote womo the man na ya dey sha womo ntimi amoa no womo ntimi na enemu na wo kire mu say ebe ya womo enya isa de in fact watumi akasa na kasa no wo kan nya de ya betumi aka na is a kwasi crime a blast bi atoto bi de abemma wo mpa say if anybody has to even apologize Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say wono eba na afi pa asante fortune na enye wo mo ene say wo fa wo mo de kose bi a wo mo ekwa kopa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia chew na now no wo agenda na wo mo set no enti enya de will sit down say e bia wo mo bi mra na wo be impose Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so in fact some of the people there are some of the people on body kind as several party the per year or body can as several party in various capacities wo mo so no eba bia na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia obi a na do dan kwa kufu ado e de kofa no e de ne bae wa bra na wo no na won party no na wotimi e de na ba no ba bedi hin na wotimi akobi awia there are people like Kwabra Japan Kene Japan and then the rest o mo nyina no e wo ho enti na wo se wo motimi hwemu na wo go bia the equal opportunity say na be wo nso betumi aba na wo mo aye na wo sa agenda pa na wo mo set say na be ya they will get people involved say na be ya wo betumi asori na afi wo mo abo ne chidom na wo de yoyo sa na nka wo e de Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia asan ababiem na nso no we de enya de a ebe ye adwuma na enye say wo mo hu agenda dada there are people like on the type or more party anymore they have to also get opportunity to serve the party in various capacities and you know womo hwe na womo emfa womo saanum nyina bi no embra party no na fe pere ye enye adwuma nti se okopie mu akosi kwan ye leading member of the New Patriotic Party the nsem wo nyina no aba betu idwa wo ho no mu a ena nyime ye nso so ye de bi eguso a ye de draw ye break bi de ama wo nso so what bi right here on Gift Tech Media sana be ya abreni no yen there we are here to give you information you say more information they are more news I say accurate there are some of them one na just say yen share that anywhere with them but eno kra na ma say it is a late na just say and never be no so provisional ma say provisional but we are here to give you the best of news intino koso na fe join yen platform no like yen page no na fe share na fofo so into me enya bi enhwe enti right here on Gifted enti ye kwa yen mu ana je kwasi kran na de sa ensem wo nyina no aba beto edwa na me no da ba na fe ya be deliberate on this list yen sa aka no ya je se provisional list bi a ye de eba be che na so ahunu sene enema esi ekon when it comes to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the second coming ya wo bai ene wo mo a wo ne wo mo eba be ye adwuma in terms of aboafo a be ye de take the ministerial positions ahodo na phase no wo be hunu wo mo a wo mo so no baba Flagstaff House ene no aba be ye adwuma enche bia no ye be drop e de ama wo na phase wo so no wo hunu ebi wo honom enti yegu so ensem bebre no ana na wo twi mu no eba to edwa wo honom an se enye asem ketwa kra ya dise bibia ededa na kwamu gifted solutions or say nice sanso so na emojis bebre emojis no na etwa egu enti ye hwe also drop your comment na fe ye bekin kan e bia ma wo bra dwumadi no egu so a ekoso no ano ba ma me hwe ade we the list there's an intercepted list bi a ministers and then presidential staffers wo mo eba the second term of his excellency John Dramani Mahama and ya intercept ya ye eba until you be drop the list ni na no and say this list ni na e wo hono we are not saying that is the final list of the eba but it's provisional and you drop we no a we know say by all means maybe near all the eba the final list what the eba no e be sesa and say near all the eba no ensesa ni nyina mu no ebe depend on his excellency John Dramani Mahama. This is just a provisional list bi a yensa kan intercepted list bi a yensa kan yenso so ye pese ye drop bi na ye de ema wo but that's not the final list we cannot say yentimi fa yensa nsi abucha that is the final list no ye de interception na yenya anase yenso yentimi intercepting ya yenso ye ka bi na fi wate na wahunu sene enyema esi ekro na abucha ye hwa one no chief of staff honorable Julius Debra so obekaya before say his excellency John Dramani Mahama obe executive office in 2016 honorable Julius Debra was still the chief of staff na wone no na enam odi meju djuma bibia enti deputy chief of staff Dr. Verily Sawyer Dr. Verily Sawyer won also so leading adrope e wa hanum then executive secretary to the president lawyer Tony Later so obekaya na say 2012 election petition a course so Supreme Court no lawyer Tony Later obi na wo dimu akotene pa yi na ono na his excellency John Dramani Mahama the lawyer na je say woni no edi dwuma nyina woni no ekoma bia in such list and say ba these people no wo mo nyina effect the position na ye dey ama wo mo say they've been there before and we know say they can still be there and communications director at the Flagstaff House and I just say enyo obi say need honorable Neil Vanderpool so ohwe Neil Vanderpool was serve in various capacities NDC government mu a wabeye youth and sports minister pen and I just say eno mu no just say ohwe no na ohwe ba bia wakwadu ni the pedigree no he can also be say it can also be true say obetime a communication director at the Flagstaff House ama no ayeye enti say ohwe the capacity na ohwe odododi odi na ba bia na ofiba ne baby watumi ne adamo ne bia na se dibra wanya within the NDC party aye bibia atwam before 2016 no it also say ade a obetumi anya sa position no ama no ayeye na yenko ye the Attorney General and Minister of Justice lawyer Kojoga Adawudu so wo hwa most of NDC issues no or one of the lawyers Abreni and he has been there for the NDC and I feel so was several in various capacities and he has always been loyal to the National Democratic Congress and the enyame won wan say me who this year na di enti lawyer Kojoga Adawudu just according to the provisional list and as a list here intercepted abaye na ya kenka ebilet na say he's going to be the Attorney General and Minister of Justice na just say eno asem eno na just say and also etwagu a ene yenso ye drop bi e bia ma rayon gifted media sena be ya breni no we keep you informed sena de bia no ye no no now yenko the next one which is the sixth one no finance minister Dr. Kesa Atoforsen we enya ade a me hu ye me won because I know that definitely he may be there the probabilities of the one is about 90% since Kesa Atoforsen the current minority leader just say no more fight zen come majority leader no wono and asabre make na asem no and before no previously obey deputy finance minister and then obey substantive and no na just say no asem no enti Kesa Atoforsen we are looking forward say obeti baba be obi ti say finance minister na fi wababo dwuma ama oman Ghana afa ne tonpa efra so enya de a ade a wonwa and surprise me and so keme wa san say wo hwa the pedigree ne ba bia wadu ene de bo na wasi serve party no ene ba bia wakwadu even to the finance ministry the kra no wabo pen no I know say definitely because on their financial issues no on parliament ni ade ni na he speaks to it ade o ka ho asem ene ade enti no enya wonwa say obi te say Dr. Kesa Atoforsen eba beye obi ti say finance minister ama oman Ghana. Now ye kwa ye nimu nso so na yase ahwe nso so a na ye kwa minister of education honorable Peter Nochu Kutoi honorable Peter Nochu Kutui enti no he ono so agba adwuma ono so agba adwuma ede ni bi wa ono so agba adwuma se what ase enti no ono so no oka is within the National Democratic Congress a enya adwuma ketwa na wabo ya je se eno so no obetumi obizi amose obetumi nya that position no ama bibia atoto na akwan mu ama bibia okay Minister of Health Dr. Titus Bayu now Minister of Health no I saw certain writers we are and then number one be more suggest Dr. Anaba minim Dr. Anaba I don't know I'm say we need seat we northern region or baby yeah abay or MP or northern region or baby the current member of parliament elect or can be na also you know but I saw some people were writing a whole lot of issues na nkofo be na eka say Ministry of Health there be kwa Dr. Anaba but I don't know but list me cry there Dr. Titus Bayu or no and as Abraham no can say just listen if this list is anything to go by there then what we will say is that Dr. Titus Bayu will be the the health minister. And you know, we don't know. This is not the final list. We cannot confirm and we cannot say that is the final list because near us and what the ban His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and when it be a intercepted list be and now Monten so yes so ye be ma ye na hwefo ne ye for send be your monso no ebetumi anya bi enti no anya big deal na anya bibia but Dr. Titus Bayu on also ese fata now the next one nso no nya de it is make say ha adwen san say mahunu senior on also na dwuma etie the former Bono Hafo regional minister and then honorable Eric Opoku minister of Outbreak honorable Eric Opoku is one of the fantastic men of war NDC the one of the fantastic MPs and then one of the fantastic people our Botimia hold position. Atimia serve the party in various capacities. Atimia build their whole party in the panel. Honorable Eric Opoku to me even when the party was in opposition, he was self-talking. He was also speaking for the party. That is a bringing or platform which no he speaks mostly on agric issues, on agriculture issues. I said enya nwanwa se eba bi se enabo elikopoku a ye bete se oya agric minister because oya ade a se wo hwe no na wo ba bia wo fi ba na wo tie ne nkasa ya ade a wapin wo mu a obetumi aye adwuma no so people like honorable elikopoku can never be undermined can never be underestimated nti ende take it or leave it honorable elikopoku wono no o de ne to agric ministry ho a he's going to perform because he's one of the fantastic men omo the new national National Democratic Congress is man can any new patriotic party but then National Democratic Congress because send me you know over can frappe na omu bia enwanya asem nti eno ne de we make us on ne de on fa we make us on fa we nti I'm talking about the National Democratic Congress NDC omu asem na make no nti se see no obi say honorable Eric Opoku de one of the fantastic people in the men in the NDC. I know for sure, say, his position being the great minister. If this list is anything to go by, not just say, enter from Krana, say, that is, as a water fufu, amano ato nkwemu, and wasem, and a sabre yebuswa, yeshena yeka. Yanko yenimna fe yenshe. The next year on the list, you know, a year Minister of Youth and Sports, Minister of Youth and Sports, Professor Francis Dodu. Professor Francis Dodu. Yes, about sports ministry always no more mobile hono. Aya na akwakoye bibi o looking at the lives of ABZ honorable Oba NDC honorable BT say Kwasana Dansoa Oba BT say honorable Kojo Aduasare Oba BT say honorable Nilan Vanderpoint and it wanna be brenu about best in that capacity in the olden days in ET Mensa and the rest the late rather fan cry NC. So it tells us that ministry, you know, recently, no, ministry one up bibi wo ha say time bia no okwa scandals ahodo a kese say the few oba recently the Australian scandal na one agita ho a just e fi one e ba ya na enye asem keto akra enti sa nneema we no nyina no ono bokojo ba ageman mo ene bi ti say honorable Azik one Azik bekai ni dia me de beba ɔno nso so no wɔn nyinaa no ayɛ nneɛma a azikɛseɛ ma wɔn nyinaa no yɛ wɔn a abɛsɛvo ɛwɔ youth and sports ministry a asɛ ɛhɔ no bebree no nneɛma bebree no wɔ ne nhyɛ da nkɔ yi nti his excellency John Dramani Mahama ɛwɔ sɛ ɔmo n'ani ɛkɔ hɔ paa yie because ayɛ scandals no bɛbɔ a mostly no ayɛ na efiri ɛyɛ the sports ministry ɔhwɛ bi ti sɛ the life of ɛyɛ Malam Isamo ɛba ne nneɛma Muntaka Mubarak mo ne nneɛma akokɔ so a bɛsi na it tells you say you need and as his excellency John Dramani Mahama need somebody who can hold that ministry sɛ wobɛtumi de gyina hɔ na wobɛtumi put all nneɛma together ama biribi atumi akɔ so yɛ ɛnyɛ saa that ministry no wɔnyɛ obi a ɔtrust no a it can even fail his government yɛ agye sɛ ɛbɛduru mmerɛ bi no na ɛdidi mbɔne ɛna ɛhyɛ da anaasɛ ɛsan ɛde abrɛ ɔno ankasa baabi a waduru yi I believe sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ wɔyɛ nneɛma ɛma Ghanafoɔ nyinaa hunu no mmɔbɔ sɛ ne daakye bi no ɛnyɛ saa na ebisi sɛ okura 2/3 majority in case ebi ohia referendum kura to extend his tenure ɛno kura na obetumi ɛnya so he should be very careful and then ɔmo n'ani ɛnkɔ saa area hɔ no paa yie na abuja yɛn kɔ yɛn nim na afei ma memfa the next on the list no ɛmfa ma Minister of Defence Honorable Haruna Idrisu is also one of the fantastic men ya ɔmo ɛwɔ ɛyɛ NDC anaasɛ National Democratic Congress mu he's even I'm believing say he will be the next flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress. Me I'm not saying that is what the party is saying. Me party no asem, but me can and I make the opinion and I'm the eba into no obianka di bianchre me. But looking at how I see him, anybody I want free abandoning the way we see how do positions, you know, any nearby wire party, you know, it tells you say he can be a flag bearer. Amana ye, abedi and this amunukuro. He was the majority leader. Yeah, just na odi. He was the minority leader. Yeah, obedi. NDC enim. Maybe Grenoir. Anche Biano. Pone Muntaka Mohammed Honorable. Ye womo esi nchen. The chief whip and then the minority leader. Womo edi womo si nchen. Kesi ato force any agbeda governance. Mono ebe take over on the front of parliament. You know. Enti obi is Honorable Haruna Idrisu. Wabona homodin wɔ party no mu na waserve party so in various capacities awire no wabona homodin ba holding many different ministerial positions in fact or the party no akɔ n'anim de ɛyɛ namamu no so ɛkɔ n'anim nti ɛno nso so ne deɛ ɛno no na gye sɛ ɛyɛ honorable ɛyɛ Haruna Idrisu so Minister of Interior Honorable James Agaga okay Honorable James Agaga nso so no okɔ parliament right now he is doing very well. That is one of those on a party no eshimu momo kasa no wo niema no ade a ekoyie pa entina I don't know now I don't know say won so no ebia obetumi de bibia beto na fe wahwe how do you examine these people say if this list is anything to go by do you think say they are going to do the work ama one kasa wo hwe wo pass record ne wo mo a omo aba ne wo mo looking at their performance our parliament ne wo mo ya looking at the way they speak on various radios, do you think say it's going to work out for them? And also no, we be to comment no about nothing. Ya can any amount. So na Minister of Information and Communication, This time around, I think say they are going to combine the two ministries, Ministry of Information and Communication, because before no, our combine here and actually assign the team. Until now, no, Ministry of Information and Communication. That's right. Honorable First, he has been there. He has been there as Deputy Minister, Ministry of Information. So I think say we know a Juma wire pen and all better also. And you know he has been there, and I think that he can deliver. And you know that's also a fantastic appointment if this list is anything to go by. Now, Minister of Roads and Highways, Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando. That is where people are. People are talking about this is what people are talking about. Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando. We thought because of the position and why or parliament being the ranking member or parliamentary select committee on health, I think he knows much about health system. And so he should have been the health minister. Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando should have been the health minister. Now, this list is not the final list. At least Yereba Beyi, a bit say, Meka say, Yereba Beyi, more Swafoni and the but if this list is anything to go by, maybe in my own opinion, I think Zenka Kwabena Minta Akando, Honorable, should have been the health minister because of his position right now in parliament. About parliamentary select committee on health, he's a ranking member he knows much about the health insurance, and I know say even private health insurance association, private health facilities association, no, and at baby and pimping what channel what grievances too, because I quite to say one he knows much, and you know I think Zenka honorable Kwabena Minta Kando, he said if this list is anything to go by, Nasenka about the roads and highways, yeah, finance ministry one ọbẹboa ama ọmọ nso so atumi ayẹ Minister of Lands and Natural Resources Honourable Joyce Bawa Mutari ẹha nso so I will say Zenga Honourable Joyce Bawa Mutari he should have even been the Minister of Communication Minister of Information and Communication because about communication Joyce Mutari Bawa perfect or a fantastic communicator so now well, I'll reserve my comment because this list is not the final list. Until the end, to me, each other and can call me brave. And you know, and then I quite to say politics, you know. I quite say, oh, you to be for be out no question, baby. But my mimi says, is that helping us as a country? Am I yet to deliver? When you sure says, I honor, and issues war, and I say the problem blame. You name say, this is the way and case, you corner and keep it to me, boy. Amani Pano, he has been there before and he takes the work, say, Obetimi aye, Ama Bibia Timia Kosra. Is that not the what we should look out for? Nafi Anka. You just say be the way because we had Joyce Bar Mutaria, you can answer me about communication is fantastic. In think at least all the no alcohol nanka abwa. Well, make I say make my reserve me comment why because now no near the final list and I say provision I say intercepted one you know. I don't want to even comment the brain, but some comment who be brave because I know so now Minister of Chieftaincy and Culture, Honorable Dominic Ayeni. All right, Honorable Dominic Ayeni is also a fantastic man. Obviously, if this list is anything to go by. Now, Yanko Minister of Trade and Industry, Professor Joshua Alabi, so only Professor Joshua Alabi, he was even planned to contest his Excellency John Dramani Mahama on a flag bearership race, you know. And you know, I don't know, and so no, also a boy Jumache, and he knows much. And you know, make I say foreign, make I say ebeboa, trade and industry ebeboa. Now, Minister of Foreign Affairs there, I know definitely the Honorable Samuel Kujatu will be a fantastic man because Oko Parliamentary Select Committee on the Foreign Affairs, he has been there and he has served on the committee and he has done a very nice and a fantastic job. And I know, sir, he being at the Foreign Affairs Ministry, you know. I believe say he will perform. He will perform. Then Minister of Transport, Mr. Bakari Abdullah, yes. On also no, I can't say much, but on also performing. Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Zanato Adman Rollins. Okay, yes, he's also a fantastic woman who can also perform. Minister of Energy, Manuel Kofi Amabua. He has been there. Yes, he has been there, and I know, sir, going forward, you know, maybe he can also upgrade certain things. As people are expecting from this government. And now, I know, say, what share Giftech Media, and then you're saying, what share na yeguso, and you know, and Chebia, and then the Nina ABC Nafi, Yamia Domoa, yes, at all. So, meaning, say, Obama Marina, I bring and do any a DH, na what share, na also what share na for so any be, ama woman's no. Ahwɛ na ɔmo nso atie nti Giftech Media yɛde AC na afei biribi nso ne yɛbɛsen aba na afei yɛaba abɛtoa wo so na yɛde ne aka ne nso nyinaa abɛso yɛakyekyere bebree no a na afei yɛabɔ no bɛdɛ nti yɛde bɛba abɛso mo na afei biribi atetɔ na akwa mu kwadwo agye kɔdeɛ agye Giftech Media subscribe to your YouTube channel no like your Facebook page no na afei also so abrenya TikTok na afei o like na o share na afoforo nso enya bi. And you are not. I got you. Oh, that means a trouble that one. Oh, yeah. Was it the wood home? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Information, people in Tama. Yeah.